All right, my peoples. It's your boy KT the Gamer again. Yeah, I just want to give a recap on the reason why I don't have my PS4. In case anybody's out there wondering. If not, it's cool. I just thought I'd let some people know that hey, my YouTube channel is back once again. And let's just say I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. I'm not gonna let no man or no bitch stop me. You know. And let me get this straight too. Before I get started, my YouTube channel is going to also be about studying about narcissism, like that video I did like somewhere around May. I think it was May 6th, and I was so busy, and from that point on, I ain't really put nothing up. I couldn't think of what to do. There was just so much going on in my life, unnecessary shit. The stuff you heard on two of the stories that happened to me first. Anyway, but my thing is this: stay away. Ooh, excuse me. Oh yeah, it's real out here. Whew, stinking. Anyway, stay away from stay away from narcissistic motherfuckers. That includes females too. And this is how you know they are narcissistic people. Listen to my stories. The recap. This, from that point on, let's say my life has finally had changed, and I remember there's another part of the story back then. I went in the beginning, like, it's somewhere in the beginning of the relationship. I don't know if I said this in the last videos, but I'll say it again if I have to. I don't know if I did already. It's small little stuff where I've been told, oh, I love you this, I love you that. Like I said, she even bought me a 360 once. You remember that thing I said about narcissists, how they use what they like against you and what you don't like against you? I mean, how they use what you like or what you don't like against you, I meant, if I said it right. Um, well, my thing is, I used to always tell her like stuff about how my mom used to pawn my video games, on the last videos. And that shit used to hurt me. And then it's like a narcissist, they figure out what you like and you don't like, right? So that's when she took, like I said, recently, a couple months ago, she had took the game away because I wouldn't let her control me. I'm not talking about just bossing me around. It's that. But when she started noticing she's not important to me like she thought she was, we can argue. We'll be arguing, and I'd be like, "Oh well, back to my video game, my game, shit like that." And then she would, like I said, like on the recap of the last story, she would throw stuff at me. She would, like, it could be some gum, right? Mm, throwing shit at me, just trying to get me to, because she knew what stuff that made me mad from people I don't like, shit like that. As soon as I get mad, she want to, all of a sudden, you want to call my mom. And I think she picked this up on back then. It was a situation with her stupid ass brother. The one y'all probably can hear in the background on most of my videos, probably. So one I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, just to get him the fuck out of my room at the time. So I could play my game to, scream for you guys. And she would, no, he would, what she would do? Yeah, so one day it was a situation where the story about him, y'all gonna love this one. I was gonna save this for a later thing, but I can't, I gotta get this out. Long story short, I'm gonna cut it short, but I'm gonna tell y'all a full breakdown when I get a chance. Maybe after this video, when I get a chance. What happened was he had this assumption that I was flirting with his girl. Let's cut it short there. So he started something to where, okay, now it's a big fight. He slaps her. At the time, she's supposed to be my woman, my everything, the one I actually love. Let's put it like this. I was in it for the long haul. I was in it for the love. Whatever she was in it for was some weird ass shit. But I think we said much about that on the two videos. We're going to talk more about that later on down the line. But anyway, So they on the stairs, she gets slapped. Boom, I'm finally getting mad because around that time I was going through something already, which I'm gonna tell that story about soon too. Yeah, I dealt with a lot of shit and I'm still standing. You get what I'm saying? I'm still coming back strong. You feel me? I don't know if I showed this already, but I got a new wallet for crying out loud. That should tell you everything there. I'm a big ass kid. But anyway. Oh yeah, I had a Venom wallet, but I ripped that shit to shreds and threw that shit away. Like when I said ripped it, I thought of everything that ever hurted me in the 13 years of that relationship. I went, ripped that shit. Yeah. That's how bad that was like that last bit of pain I let out. Now I have no more pain. Now I want to teach people. Back to the story. What happened was I get angry. Finally just loses it because I'm already going through a lot. All I heard was, and I looked over and she's like, that same face she'll make when she needs some help, that over exaggerated victim face what I used to fall for. She used to be so good at that, like actor. She even tried to make it look like I was the bad guy, like I was doing something wrong. She used to look at me like this. Like I did something wrong. Hey, bitch, you didn't look at that. You didn't look at your brothers like that when they did you wrong. You came crying to me. Shit like that. So, I'm sitting down playing the Xbox 360, and then I know you're like 360. What? How long was that? This was like years ago, like what 2014, maybe after 2013, something like that in that nature. And at this time, I think I said this in my last story. I was about to sign an application to all these. I want to help pay their rent. I'm trying to be a family man. Boom. The one thing that hurted me was her mom called my mom, and I was like, damn. She saw how broken heart I was, and the one who took my PS4. She used to look at me like worry, like how parents look when they be, I'm worried, sick about you. She give me that look, and I fall for that shit. Like, damn. I'm like, damn, Jessica, man, I was just trying to be this and damn this and that. I was trying to, why I gotta leave? She called my mom. Boom. Think about this. That hurted me. Like, why would you call my mom when she the one that attacked me? Y'all saved me from her. Get it? Y'all throw me out under the bus. So now when we think back on my other stories, there's a history of her throwing me under the bus every time something went wrong. Or if she didn't do it, somebody, like her mom did it to me, her brother did it to me. If one did it, they all did it. That's how I put it. Fuck it. Since people want to go there or went there at the time. But anyway. So my thing is, as soon as I left, went back home, everything was bad and blah, blah, blah. Everything went like bad, from years on in a sense. I'm gonna get into that some other time. But now back to the story of present day. I feel like she used that against me with the game. I know you're like, just the game, you always get another. I know. But you don't understand all the work I put in, y'all. Y'all seen the work I put in that shit. So it's like we was going through this stuff and she was hurting me. And I used to hold this grudge in her, and I used to always hurt her. I used to always try to get her feelings for other things she did to me. And I think she used to pretend like she was hurt from that, because she would cry, oh, I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt you. But I think that was acting. I think in reality, she really liked it, what she was doing. I feel like, I don't know, I ain't gonna say I think. She loved it, what she was doing. She put on this face, this sad face, but in reality, I got you now. I made you hurt for all these years. I feel powerful now. I have on you under my control. Get it? Like the recap, the part of the story of, I think, one of my videos that a couple of days ago where I posted it, where, like I say, my mom comes over, give us some groceries. She gave me like 4 cigarettes, and I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to quit, shit like that. I've been vaping lately. I'm gonna stop that too. But I ain't doing as bad as I was when I was smoking. Like, I was smoking bad. Supposed to have asthma for crying out loud from back in the day. But anyway, so she started like attacking me and arguing with me. So I said, I'm done. And so she tried to use the name this Randall guy to scare me with. And I give Randall the PS4. Now think about it, she used to always do little stuff, and then I'll come back to the room. Boom. Even though I'm a grown man, I got my own 2 feet. I can walk in and walk back as I please. It's like she tried to use that to control me. And one thing I hated about her, and I ain't gonna say I'm gonna hate her for the rest of my life because I don't have no reason to, because she already hate herself, obviously. Because I mean, for somebody to do something like this to a person, when not only just a video game is all you got, but that's your only hope of trying to make it big on the YouTube world or something like that, and you snatch that away from them, not caring the outcome or the damage that you're doing mentally to a person, that shows you hate yourself. Because if I hurt somebody like that, that means I hate myself. You know what I'm saying? Either that or somebody has hurt me. Or you that the same person that hurt me, I'm gonna hurt them back. That's the only way I'll do that. I could never see myself doing that to people, because who does stuff like that? That's crazy, right? And I get it's just a game. You can always get another. I get it. But let me tell you, I put my all into that motherfucking shit. You get what I'm saying? And the one thing about narcissists, they'll make it all about you. Like, put you on this pedestal and then tear you back down. That's all she did. She used to do little stuff like somebody she knew at work. She would, he could fight better than you. Attack your manhood. I'm like, I never knew you'd be that person that'd do that to me. Why would you do me like that? But use my holding the grudge and bringing up the past as an excuse to do what you do. Bitch, I wouldn't bring up no past or hold a grudge against you if you didn't do no fucked up shit. And a narcissist, they would do the most fucked up shit in the world to you. Not physically, but mentally. Ignore that noise. That's my damn dog scratching the damn couch trying to find comfort. I love my dog, Bradley. But yeah. My thing is, they will make it look like they did something small. For example, if I'm a narcissist, this is what I would do. This is what they would do. They put hot sauce in your drink, and you can be allergic to it. You can let them know, why would you do that to me? You know I'm allergic to hot sauce. There you go. Sorry. La, 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 like a little kid. Just sorry. Okay. A normal person, yo, I'm so sorry. I never meant it like that. Yo, come here, bro. I'm so, they're like, feel bad. Nah, not a narcissist. They're not a fake like they feel bad. They get the ideal of what it's like to feel bad, but they don't care. They're heartless people. You get what I'm saying? And this is how I know she was a narcissist, because I'll say stuff about it and she'll try to like make fun of me and mock me about it. Oh, that stuff you be looking at is stupid. That's not even true. That's not even true. Well, 9 times out of 10, man, even if this video don't get views or maybe 1 or 2 views, 9 times out of 10, that's because maybe there's people in this world that's going through that a lot. And I've been scrolling and scrolling. It don't seem so stupid to me. It's taught me a lot. She taught me a lot. I ain't talking about in a good way. But I learned from my mistake of saying yes to the wrong motherfucking people, walking up to the wrong people, setting bad examples for myself, thinking, oh, this girl's the one for me, new. So to get down to the point, the real reason why she took this PS4 away from me, like I said, remember I told you, they'll do the biggest thing in the world to you, the most evilest thing in the world to you, and then just give you a sorry. But when you do the smallest thing to them, they expect you to beg them for their forgiveness. You get what I'm saying? They could take this whole pack of gum. You can be pissed off and sorry. You just take one piece out of this. Let me show you. One piece out of this. Why would you do that? You're a thief. You get it? The smallest shit. So when the narcissist insult you and call these names and you're a dummy, she try to use everything, because I used to hate the word, I don't want to say it, the R word. I don't like saying that, but I'm a grown man. They don't bother me no more. But there's people that's like that, and she knew that hurt me, so she used to say stuff that means the same in a sense, the same thing in a way. Dummy, you dummy this, and you dummy that, and you dummy this, and you dummy that. But you come off all sweet, but nobody don't know the shit I go through. Well, I went through at the time. And I'm like, wow, that's who you really are the whole time. I shouldn't have known this because, like I said, in the beginning, we went to the mall. She future faked. A future faker is basically a person who's going to tell you, we're going to have kids, we're going to have fun in our life, and blah, blah, blah. Then the fun turned into something bad, or the kids stuff turned into something bad. For example, let's say we finally have kids. Yeah, let's say we finally have kids, and you that crazy baby mom, you become this crazy baby mama all of a sudden. That's a narcissist, like off rip. Or we don't have kids. Like for 13 years straight, I've been told what kind of kids we're gonna have, what the name's gonna be. God forbid, I say God forbid. Hell if I know stuff she lied to me about having these not abortion. No. She said something about she was pregnant supposed to be with twins, and it was the size of a quarter. That's what the doctor said, and she had a friend that punched her in the stomach. Just weird shit. I even told my little brother this, and he'll tell me every time I tell him a certain story about a situation that she has been through or what she had told me, just because I was like shocked about it. You know, you've been so shocked and you want to talk to somebody about it, like, because you worried. That's how I was. I was worried, like, damn, bro. So I was gonna have a baby. Nah, I think that was all a lie, just to keep me in her life. That's what they do. They future fake. So she calls my phone talking about we're gonna have fun and we're gonna have fun this and that and blah blah blah. We went to the mall. How we go to the mall? We at the movies and you texting somebody right in front of me. Not only just, you know how you text somebody, she's all like this. I'm gonna demonstrate like all bended over. I'm looking at her. I'm watching. It was what, Transformers, that third one that came out. No, it was either that second one. No, that third one where Tyrese was on there, where the giant worm going through the building, and then we saw it in 3D. And how they do that, distract you with goodies. That was, to me, that's goodies. Like you take them to the movies. Oh my god! And I'm looking over to the side, and you're texting somebody. In my mind, I'm like, who the hell are you texting? But then again, like on my other videos, that rumor about that Sheen situation, it had to be true because someone right. Because I didn't see myself doing shit like that. I might have looked at another woman or two. I might look at a big booty or something. Might even go to the strip club. Might have smacked the butt on one of them times. But at that time, I wasn't even doing that. My mind was focused on her. And that was the problem, being focused on her too much. And back then, my mom used to say, she a distraction. I'm like, don't talk about my girl like that, because, I got a lot to say about my mom too. Not in a bad way, but let's just say narcissism is at a high level in this world. So my thing is this. I'm never letting this narcissistic stuff go. I might let go of the past, but I'm not letting narcissistic stuff go. Like, what I mean is, I'm going to teach the world. I'm going to be relentless, which means I'm going to keep fighting, no matter how much people try to knock me down. And that's what she tried to do to me. Emotionally knock me down. But once I finally stopped caring, that's when all hell broke loose. So the reason why she took this motherfucking game is because I was on the phone, we were talking, and then all the conversation started about, no, we're going to stop there. No, back to that, when she was texting on the phone at the movies, and then she's telling me we're going to have fun, this and that. Then the whole time I'm like starving because my stomach used to do this weird ass thing where it tighten up, like, yo, can you help me get something to eat? Nope. How you go from, we're going to have so much fun, to treating me like shit? Like, what the fuck? And I literally had this look like this, like, you gonna do me like that? And I was there for you? Like, you tell me all this stuff about how your brothers be hitting you and shit, and like, what? But now y'all learning, right? Future faking, making things seem like things are okay, but they're really not okay, and just lying, flat out lying. She basically lied to me. Said we're gonna have fun, and it turned out to be all that. And she'll look worried, like, But in reality, now when I think back, she was really like this on the inside. I'm making you suffer. You're under my control now. Some poison ivy type shit. And I'm like, this is not a relationship I want to be in anymore. I thought about it at time. I kept giving chances. I kept seeing how far this would go. And the more I kept seeing how far this relationship would go, it's like I kept sinking into a deeper hole and a deeper hole and a deeper hole. Like I said, she kept doing stuff to make me not want her no more. Like recently, months ago, she'll make herself throw up. She would act a certain way. Or like I said, control me. If I go out and have fun without her knowledge, I come back home. I used to get a little nervous, like, bro, what the fuck is she gonna do next, bro? Like, I don't want her hitting on me. Like, what the fuck? Because I was scared of myself. That's what I can do. Thank God she left, because boy, I don't like violence, but I'm not gonna just sit there and take nobody hit me all the time. She might take her brothers hitting her all the time, but ain't nobody finna hit me all the time. I've been bullied before. I don't care if you're a woman or not. You hit me, might as well call my mama. You feel me? But my thing is, yeah, so now y'all starting to see the progress go, right? The same cycle, future faking. Um, there's another situation when we went to go have fun. I was supposed to have fun. Hey man, it's gonna be New Year's. It's gonna be me, you, and you know who. I ain't gonna say his name because he ain't important. And the one I keep slipping up saying the one that took my PS4, she's not important either. But I'm just teaching the world about staying away from these type of people, narcissists. Anyway, she she we was supposed to have, I think it was supposed to be 2018 or 2019 was one of them. And bro, let me tell you this. It's like I thought I was gonna go out and have some fun and that day. I watched everybody, I'm downtown, I watched everybody have fun, everybody kissing and hugging, having a good old time. This is way before COVID was invented. I was still worrying about the damn H1N1. Not even like that, but I'm still worrying if the bird flu still exists, in my own little scientific head. But that ain't was the point. I'm like, she's like, I had a little bit of money in my pocket. I'm like, yo, I get to come hang out. It was gonna be like a few people there at the Holiday Inn. And I think she like left me out. There was another situation where she promised me before that, she promised me another situation. We're gonna have fun. So I guess her grandma passes away. And this is the problem I noticed with her, because it's like whatever happens to her, she uses a death. She always uses death as an excuse. My John passed away. My dog died. This is why I did that. How I get it, you have problems in your life. I get it. I can't tell you what to do with your emotions. But it's like she had that control over me again. And I know she probably want to watch this and feel proud of herself. That's cool. That's fine. You are going to feel proud because at the end of the day, you're always going to be an empty person on the inside for the rest of your life. That's your karma. You don't nothing bad don't have to happen to you. You ain't gotta get hit by a car, nothing like that. Now, I don't want nobody to get hurt. You're already hurt deep down inside. Not because you lost somebody. You just have low self-esteem. You don't really love yourself. You hate yourself. Just because you do. That's just how narcissists are. So they gotta project how they feel about themselves towards the other person. That's why I went through all that, because she hated herself. Whatever she hated herself about, that's what I was her punching bag, in a sense, to do me wrong so she could feel bad about herself. But at the end of the day, narcissists still want to have that situation in their life where it's going to be days where she's just going to feel down and down and down and down. They have deep dread. That's why they can't sit in one spot all day. You get what I'm saying? That's something wrong. It's a mental disorder, a mental problem. Like go to an insane asylum. Maybe her brothers was right for putting them, or one of her relatives put her in the insane asylum, because that's some weird shit she pulled on me for the past like decades, and I'm surprised I came out still standing. You get what I'm saying? And she hated that shit. That explains why she kept trying to harass me at the Food Line. But anyway, back to this. I know I keep going back and forth in the story, but now y'all seeing it, right? We one New Year's. She told me we're gonna have all this fun. Boom, something went wrong again. And you remember when I told you it's this thing she does where she'll make it look like you're a bad person. I'm trying to grab and hold her. She's like upset about about her grandma passing away, which I get it. But normally when she gets upset about something like that, I need your love, I need your hugs, I'm blah blah. I'm like, I'm there for you. I'm here. I got you. Don't worry. I'm like, this is her. This is me. It's all right. It's be all right. All I wanted to do was that so we can have fun. But she saw it was hurting me because I wanted to have fun. She had hit me with the silent treatment. And that's the thing I was talking about with the narcissist. They punish you for no reason. And this is something she did to me back then when I used to joke around back then in the beginning. I used to say, I like balls. And she'd be like, I'm going to suffer you. But in a playful way. But I'm like, what she mean about that? It's like, she give me a silent treatment because I wouldn't do a certain thing she wanted. Not necessarily, but it's like she tried to treat me like, how you go to movies like that movie, Don't Sleep. No, Don't Breathe, I meant. Where he kidnaps her daughter. She couldn't say nothing. She was just quiet or something like that. Or there's movies where they get kidnapped for years and stuck in this dungeon. In a mental sense, she had me stuck in this dungeon. You know what I'm saying? Giving me everything I want, but tied to a ball and chain. I couldn't go nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Technically. It's like she made it to where, and I'm shocked I'm shocked she was actually like this. I'm really amazed by this shit. But it taught me, maybe God was teaching me something the whole time. So what you did, you thought you hurt me, bitch? Nah, it was just a lesson. That's all. So now y'all see, right? Future faking. Now we got that out the way. Every time she'll tell me, we're going to have all this fun. We're going to do this and that. Boom. She lies. Something goes wrong. Something goes wrong because of her. She causes something. She causes some drama. In a sense, she makes it about her. But that second time we were supposed to go out, I made it there. I was like, yo, can you meet up with me? Oh, your phone is dying. I don't know where you at. Bitch, if you really love me like you said you do like that, you would have came around. Nah, you just wanted to go with my best friend. You wanted to have sex with my best friend, I guess. On New Year's. Yeah, I think I didn't know. And I went home, and this is when Budweiser we had the 40-ounce beers at the time. And I bought like 2 of them and went home. That was my New Year's alone. And at the time, that hurted me. That really did. But now that I'm alone now, it don't bother me. It's more peaceful because in the midst of that situation, even though I was hurt, I was at peace, Because after that, I stopped talking to her. Oh no, kind of sort of after that. Yeah, we don't even talk anymore. I guess she started to notice because I didn't notice that. I didn't realize it either. But now I know what it's doing now. Now I know what I was doing. When I distance myself from her, that's how you do with a narcissist. They're gonna call you and stalk you. They're gonna make it seem like peaceful. We don't even talk anymore. What's going on? Because they want it all about them. But my coworkers at my other job, my old job, they was like, I think she wants you on her mind. She want she want her to be on your mind. And so when you're having fun like that and posting it, you realize that you're not thinking about her. So the more you don't think about it, she come over there and stalk me, do all the stuff. The sad part is I had to get my own mom to let her know, like, yo, you need to get her away from me because I don't want her anymore. So how do you tell me I did all these bad things to you, right? For example. And all of a sudden, you want to get back close to me again. It's like there's another situation going. Why would you say I did all these bad things to you, distance yourself from me, get away from me as if I'm this bad guy? Because when somebody really that bad, you got to get the fuck out of there and don't come back. Why would you come back to the bad person? That's what makes you a liar and makes you stupid. But I guess I'm the dummy for studying biology. No, psychology. My mistake. I guess I'm stupid for that too. But anyway, and so how you come into my job, but you get upset at me for texting you at your job from the stuff you hurt me about? Because I have a tendency to text paragraphs when I'm hurt, so I can get it off my chest. And when I want to get off my chest, we can't talk about it right now. Let's talk about it some other time. But when I tell her that, no, we're gonna do it, or I'm gonna get hit. She'll hit me if I don't. She used to literally hit me if I don't do what she wanted to do, abuse me, stuff like that. And this is not me trying to slander nobody's name. This is only the truth. You don't see me being dramatic or exaggerating it. There's people that do that. He hit me, shit like that. She even tried to do things to try to trigger me to hit her. Not saying, some people do, hit me, but do stuff to where you could possibly hit a person back if they keep doing the shit they're doing. But I held my control because I was happy. She hated the fact that I wasn't holding a grudge on her no more. Because I pick a certain deadline where I don't have to do that no more. And she knows what I'm talking about. And I started becoming more peaceful and then started killing her inside. So she figured, I'm going to take that game. So one day I cried on the phone because I was upset with her with something she did to me. I guess when you cry to a narcissist, it kills them inside. It makes them mad. That's what they so sadistic. Sadistic means they take pleasure off making you suffer. So it's like, quit crying while I'm making you suffer. Laugh while I'm making you suffer. That's basically what she was trying to say when she did that. So basically, she took the PS4 away from me all because I said, hey, we needed more food and we needed some help. And she kept trying to blame everything on me. She always blamed everything on me. And she knew that's what hurt me, when somebody blames shit on me. She always said somebody blames something on her. But you think about it, that's how she feels about herself. Because when I was talking about people blame shit on me back in the day, that's how I really felt, because people were really doing that. People used to point the finger at me all the time. So that's how she felt about herself, but she still tried to use how I felt about myself against me, blaming it on me. She even tried to force me to save $16 one time and threatened to starve me. She didn't say, oh, I'm going to starve you if you don't save it. But she'd be like, well, good luck. That's on you. I tried to tell you to save that $16. But she gets upset about her brother not giving her mom some pizza when they ain't have no food. And I went there, literally walked through rain, sleet, and snow to get these motherfuckers something to eat. It might have been some food that was kind of almost old from a church, but it was safe enough to eat. It might have not been something she liked. It might be something hurt her stomach. That showed where my heart was at. I don't know what the fuck she was on. But I can tell you this. I feel like me getting my YouTube channel back on just about a little bit is like my last laugh. But anyway. So, haha, bitch. Anyway, so we on the phone arguing. She's arguing me about the laundry. It was something of that nature. So she said, you know what? I'm taking the game. So I started having this panic attack. You remember I told you, every time we argue, my heart to do this weird-ass thing. And I'm thinking because my heart is broken. Nah, my heart already got broke. Like, when she tried to leave me for no reason and then try to come back with me. You get what I'm saying? It was the one time she did that. She left me and tried to come back with me. I couldn't even give her a kiss on the cheek. It was somewhere we went to, back in the day in my old neighborhood. It was Hardee's. We used to hang out there all the time. And I couldn't even give her a kiss. I'm like, damn, bro, you really pushed me away like that. But at that time, how I felt about that at the time, I was like, bitch, fuck you then. That's how I really felt. It looked sad at the time, but that's how I really felt. Like, I'm sorry, I did. Shit, fuck it. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's not sorry. That song. Anyway. So, back to the present. I know I'm going back and forth. So, and it's funny how narcissists, they can't stand it when you remember shit. I remember every detail of everything. I'm an empath. Yeah, people fucked up when they dealt with me and they like, you might have should have thought real long and hard before you was going to hurt me. But she used to always tell me stuff about, like I said, past relationships, how she was the one abandoned. Now, maybe you might have did some fuck shit to them and they realized it. What if that? Because I wasn't there. I'm just going by the stuff I went through. And I'm surprised I went through it that long. Why? Because I kept not giving up. I kept having this hope that this relationship was going to progress and get good. No, it never did. It was all a fantasy. That's all it was. The sex was weird. It wasn't even no sex. It was more, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. It was addicting. Don't get me wrong. I'm a guy. But at the end of the day, it's almost like the relationship was pointless. It's like she was forcing sex on me. Not saying she raped me. I hate to say that word. I'm not saying that. But she tried to force it on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, force it on me. In a sense where every times I don't even feel like doing it, but I go for it anyway, just because to have control to make me addicted to her. That's what she was doing. To have control over me. Because there was times where if I ain't get it, I'll get mad. Like, man, I need some sex, man. And then she tried to hit me with the, all you want is sex. All you want is sex. But bitch, you been giving that shit to me for free, so why is it a problem now all of a sudden? Using that death stuff as an excuse. Because as soon as her mom passed away, we ended up having sex. I'm like, why are we doing this? She was like, it's okay, it's okay. You know, that's my weakness when a woman be all, it's okay, let's do it, it's okay. I'm like, no, we need to give this time and like wait for that for a while. In my mind, I'm looking at her and say, you know, it's okay. She manipulated me into doing something I didn't want to do. What do y'all call that? So back to the game thing, right? So she takes it. Long story short, when she took it, I was pissed off. And then for like months, I was like, man, you need to give me that game back. Blah, blah, blah. You need to give me that game back. She lying about this, saying this over there at this random guy's house. And now she let somebody cousin borrow it. Now she's at the storage. And then she had me thinking stuff like me and her stuff is in the same storage. It was just stuff she used to just lie. It had me thinking shit just to make herself feel good. But you know what's crazy? Karma is a bitch. You know why? Like I said, she ended up having to go back to her dad's house, and the stuff she told me about him was fucked up. He used to treat them like really bad. I know I said I've gotten treated wrong, you know, my 13-year relationship, but she got treated way worse. But the way I got treated, I shouldn't have been treated like that. I get it. But yeah, that's what I mean from what she told me. I guess if she lying, but she ain't lying because why years later now you got to go back to your daddy because you left me trying to think of you. How you leave me thinking you hurt me? We was on North Tryon, yeah, at the In-Town Suites because we had to go in the hotel because the house, her mom passed away. The house had I don't want to say foreclosed. They had to get evicted because we had no way to pay their rent. Blah blah blah, and the lights went off, so we had to leave. And I knew, I said, oh, I hope this don't go wrong. I hope she don't treat me like shit. Because every time something go wrong, she's turning to this different person. When things go her way, everything's all peaceful. You know, and I'm like, nah, bitch, you ain't right. Anyway. So, now to fast forward fast, let's get out of the past. Now, recently, she went from getting bitch slapped, probably getting bitch slapped, just like I said on my last video, by her dad. Now she got to literally come back at where I'm at. Not with me, no. Get her own room at her own hotel. And that's it. That's the end of the story. I got the last laugh. Every time somebody always hurt me and do me wrong, even if they don't want to, they always either coming back to me or texting my phone. Or something like that. Oh, she did all that. Now, it's out of her control now. Now she got to come back. She's not in control of nothing anymore. And the last time I had saw her, I'm thinking in my mind, man, she thinks she's doing all good. She thinks she's doing better than me. Not like I'm in a competition with her, like I don't want nobody doing better. I want people to do good. I wanted her to do good. That's fine. But when I saw her, I'm with my friends hanging out at the place she worked at. And she comes out, she didn't see me in the car. It was like a couple of weeks, couple of months ago, a month ago. And what was it? September? No, it was somewhere in July. I saw her come out. She looked like this. And she saw the car, but she didn't see me. She just happened to see my car. You know, her head might have just turned towards my way. And I'm like in the car like, oh, shit. Oh, my God. She's right there. You know, she's crazy. You know, I get scared of people like that. Ugh. Disgusted. I want to throw up. When I saw her, I almost threw up, you know? And then I saw her. She was like, yeah. She looked devastated because she knew she fucked up. My mom even said it. Me and her, like, we didn't really get along like that. She even said it. So now you did all this shit. Every time somebody trying to help her out, she'd get impatient and try to do things her way, and she always fuck herself up. That's their karma. I always figured it out. I used to wonder, when is a narcissist going to get their karma? When is something going to fall back on them? It already did. Number one, she lost her mom. Number two, she went back to her dad. Number three, she kind of in a way getting involved back with her brother. I already know how that's gonna go. So she better stay away from him, I guess. There's nothing I can do. She did it to herself. Now she's back at the hotel again. But now she back not with me. Like, some people that distance themselves away from you or just escape with your madness, and now you coming back, you back with me again? No, I don't want it. She can stay where she at. Now she's gonna have to get a room at the hotel I'm at now. This place. And people think because you live in a hotel, you living in a bad situation. No. If I was living in a bad situation, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. But I wouldn't have a good expensive shirt like this. $9. I think that's expensive to me. Anyway. So yeah, that's part of the moral of the story, man. The moral of the story is, people, bro, when you get in these relationships, do not, and I repeat, do not do not be the yes man all the time. Say no. Hold your boundaries of it. Have a block. That's what I did. And so, like I said, her karma, now she's went back into a full circle. See the cycle I'm talking about? Everything she done in her life is coming back to hunt her. Now she's back. And now she got to get my mom's help. Not me. I try to help her. And even in the midst of me holding my grudge and cussing the fuck out from all the times she hurt me, at least I admitted I'm wrong. But it's like with her, when she do you wrong, I don't remember it. I forgot that she think when she says that it didn't happen, she can shoot you in your head and then say, I don't remember doing that to the judge. The judge will look at her like she crazy, like, bitch, you going to jail for 25 life. Like, just because you don't remember it don't mean you didn't do it. You did it. It's your proof right here. It's the evidence. You know what I'm saying? That's like me saying, oh, somebody said, who ate up all the hot sauce? It was me, but I don't remember eating it. That don't mean you didn't do it. Because look how much is gone. You get what I'm saying? Look how much she took away from me. But I'm getting it all back. And I will be streaming some more games. I will be playing more 8-ball pool. And that other game I put up was Gun War. I just had to see what it was like to do something. Because I have another video from my phone where I played Madden. I'm going to see if I can try to get NBA Live Mobile on there. And yeah. So this is all a recap from that one short I did for the first time. The one when I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all about the PS4 and narcissism, and then that's when I went blank. And then you ain't never see me again. Sorry for that. But I will say this. Think before you go into a relationship. You really get to know people. Because you don't know them. If you don't know them all the way, don't take some time. I know it's gonna be suck, but take some time. And watch how, if they forcing themselves on you and you want to just take it slow. No, it's okay. It's okay. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Or immediately watch those. Stay in love. I normally used to say ain't no real love out there. I used to love say, fuck love. Nah. I actually take that back. I love itself to this day. I used to say that to her. Because of her, I loved her. I loved who she was in high school. After we left high school, the first time she came over, that's the person I didn't like. The ones that pushed me away. That's it. Love y'all. It's your boy KT the Gamer. And yeah. So me telling these stories, I feel relief now. I had to get all of that out finally. So now everything's on a clean slate in my life. I'll let it all go. Now my main worry is about you guys. Love y'all. And I will be telling narcissistic stuff teaching y'all about narcissistic shit. Love you. Mwah. Peace.